Здравствуйте! Welcome to another episode of We Drink, Мы Пьём, with your host, Vlad the Impale-ALE-R. First and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Nathan, who's the brewery manager over at Mad Jack's Mountain Brewery, for hooking me up with these beers. He gave me 4 different beers to try. In this video, we'll be doing 2, Budslayer IPA and Guanella Grapefruit Saison. So, I'd like to give a big thanks to Nathan. I'll be seeing you at the brewery soon, and if any of you are out in Bailey, go ahead and stop in. Today we're going to be starting with Budslayer IPA, so why don't we go ahead and crack her open and give it a try. Mad Jack's Mountain Brewery is located in Bailey, Colorado, about 40 minutes southwest of Denver, and was formed in 2010 by Jack Hansel after retiring from 15 years of work at Molson Coors, where Jack had the privilege of becoming certified in brewing and packaging through the Coors Brewery Institute and the International Brewers and Distillers Guild. And a fun fact, my buddy Nathan over there is Jack's son. Alright, so, here for the taste testing. One doesn't normally drink from crowlers, but a little bit metallic-y from the crowler. Has a fresh aroma, even though I've been holding on to it for a little bit while I was getting things in order. You know what? It really actually has kind of a juiciness to it, which is nice. Kind of reminds me of like a very, very mild orange juice or tangerine juice, you know, essentially a citrus juice. Which an American IPA should be. It should be hop forward, it should have a juiciness to it, a fruitiness. Obviously it has a high drinkability. Fairly hazy. Good color. You know, I don't like my IPAs to be too light, and I don't like them to be too yellow. Orange, I should say. This is pretty much right in the middle. This definitely slays bud. Well, I'm definitely giving it high drinkability, kind of a juiciness, fruity taste. Could use maybe a little bit more carbonation. I would give this on the lower side of mild at the moment. I personally like a lot of carbonation in my beers. See if we can mix up a little bit of sediment here. When I mix it up, it got a lot thicker. You can see a very nice amount of head. From when I first poured it, the head was thin, it disappeared quickly. This is a nice fluffy head. It's refreshing, it's tasty. Yeah, I'm liking a lot more with the sediment mixed in. I don't see anything down there. I think I would give this a solid 3.25, if not 3.5 out of 5. I'm sure it's even better fresh at the brewery. Gotta head on down to Bailey, get one fresh at the brewery. Cheers, on to the next one. We are back once again with the Guanella Saison. So why don't we go ahead and crack it open? Let's enjoy this thing. I'm a huge fan of grapefruit, so I think I'm going to love it.
Guanella Grapefruit Saison, a traditional saison brewed with Belgian Pilsner malt, German wheats, oats, and a touch of rye. Lots of grapefruit zest added. A nice spring or summertime beer, rocky white to ivory head, characteristic Belgian lace on the glass as it fades. Saison should have a dry character with a high carbonation. Saison yeast character is a must. We need that earthy, peppery, and spicy note tone. Slightly sweet. Let's go ahead and see if it's got it. Here we are with the taste testing. Ooh. It's wet, it's thin, it's drinkable. Gotta get that crawler taste in. Again, a bit metallic-y. You know what? I think I see the Pilsner malt in here. This is like really light. I'm all about that German wheat. I love German beer. Oats usually give kind of a creaminess to a beer. They mentioned a touch of rye, and I think that the touch of rye, which usually gives like a spicy character to a beer, is mixing really well with the grapefruit zest because it's got a little bit of spice to it, but yet it's got that bitter grapefruit taste, which is great. I'm excited to get to the sediment in this beer. I've got faith that when we mix some of the sediment of this beer, and then we'll get that head that we're looking for. Mix some of that sediment in. That's more like it. So the carbonation's a bit lacking. Honestly, it's got that earthy, peppery character. I don't know if that's from the grapefruit zest or what, but it's a solid beer. I would give this probably the 3.75, if not a 4, especially if it adds a little bit more carbonation. As always, guys, obviously this is a YouTube video. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a comment. Please send me a private message or write in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see reviewed on this channel. I will gladly do it. If it's a beer that's really expensive and that you can't afford, that you want to see if it's worth the money, I would love to do it. Vlad, signing off.